listen, let's just quickly bring in Bunk, Dingo, and Prag. Deal with this, and then it's done.
God, dude, please, seriously.
Here, Stardust. I don't know what's going on with Bunk, but I'll white knight you, okay?
Look, there's been a lot of talk, a lot of video content made about this. Let's just hash it out and just move on, okay? So, Bunk, why don't you go first? What you got to say?
Basically, I can probably concede the idea that I acted like a little bit of a dick. It probably was a non-optical move to some extent. I don't think that if you come in from the context of like the commentary community, you're gonna see it that way. I think that's why a large amount of the commentary community kind of agrees with me during this drama, because we're based specifically in the commentary setting. It's literally just means like that's fucked up. It's essentially the joke. I think that's why Lyrics has a pretty opposed view on this to Stardust. And I think that's why a lot of people like in Augie's chat had that perspective as well. And then furthermore, I do not think this is ever indicative that I'm a fake progressive or spineless. I'd really like to talk about those claims, and then like once we can get past that, I think we're at a resolution.
I don't think you're fake progressive. I do think you're spineless, though.
How so?
Well, I think that. So yes, you can claim that this is just a joke, right? But in the context of it, you specifically brought up that Stardust is annoying. You guys, I like this channel because you guys annoyed her. And didn't somebody here say that she deserved to get nuked? That's the main thing. So it's one thing. I wasn't even the subject. You brought up. Well, let me finish. Okay.
Okay.
So you brought me up as a subject. Okay. When I wasn't a subject, which is fine. Then you brought up the actual thing that Dingo said. I'm still not finished. This is the actual thing that Dingo said, which was in the middle of his schizo racist rant towards me. Which also he followed up by harassing me for, at least
Did he?
I don't know how long. Yes, that was not just one occurrence.
I was completely unaware of like the harassment part.
Yes, he harassed me for like at least a week, probably 2 weeks. Every show he went on, he talked about me. He would say that I am subhuman, that my ancestors are subhuman, that I deserve to get nuked, that I am a savage. He would bring that up, hit like any show he went on, even if I wasn't there. So that was like not okay. So okay. So anyways, back to that. You brought me up as a subject when I wasn't a subject.
Sure.
Then when I was a subject, you brought up the thing that he said to me in the middle of a racist rant. Then after bringing that up and he owned it, he said that or you said that's based. I love you for that. So I mean, to me, that seems inconsistent. And I don't care. I don't think you're a racist. I don't think you're a sexist. I just think, like the Giga Chad move here could have been either that you concede that this is like inconsistent, or to say that, you know what, it is inconsistent, but I don't give a fuck. You're so annoying. Like I'm willing to be inconsistent in this area. And everybody would have been like, oh my God, Giga Chad Bunk, holy shit. But like to say that you weren't inconsistent there is like,
Well, I'm consistently like this, though. That's like a very consistent part of my humor. I think that's what we're going to like run into here, right? Is I say that's based as fuck to things that are terrible, like horrible shit, okay? And it's probably not the best optical move. And
that's
I kind of
fine.
agree with you that
I'm edgy all the time. I'm edgy all the time.
I let you finish. Can you?
Oh, sorry. Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, because I don't think I'm saying anything like crazy here. Okay.
Yeah.
So, from my perspective, right, someone who comes from the commentary community, I don't know, like that's the community I'm most ingrained in, right? Most of the time when people say base, it's not I agree with that, right? That's vast majority of the time, right? I think that's why a lot of people would look at that clip and get a completely different takeaway. Now, under the context that maybe like you don't know much about me, I could totally agree with you. Like that's a takeaway you could have of that, right? Like sure. But I don't think that equates to spineless.
It does. If you have the stance, it's one thing to make jokes about somebody that are bigoted, that are, and when you're in on the joke, it's fine. I do that all the time. Like I've said, like I made the joke the other day to Chud Logic, like, oh yeah, I'll agree to doing that as long as I can call you a colonizer the entire time, right? Or like I'll make jokes even about like rape or whatever. But Like
Sure.
when it is somebody who was not joking, right?
Mhm.
Dingo was not joking when he said that. He was in the
Uh-huh.
middle of a racist rant towards me.
Yeah.
And he continued to harass me after that. That is not consistent. And saying that the thing is the
Okay.
context of the
So can I?
conversation. Wait a minute. The
All right.
context of the conversation is that you specifically brought me up because you find me annoying, right? So
Yeah.
when you said she's annoying and then I like this channel because you guys pissed her off, and
Yeah.
then you
You
use
know.
something that was not a joke directed at me, but you use that, you bring that thing up, right? That was not a joke that was directed at me, and
Sure.
then you say that that was based. It
Yeah.
seems inconsistent.
So the problem I'm gonna be running into here is like, first of the thing you're bringing up is like, this person's harassed me, right? To my perspective, okay, knowing what I know about Dingo, Southern Dingo, which is that he's a fucking nutcase, okay, not even a little bit, right? The guy's fucking crazy. He's
Hmm.
really, he's fucking spaz lord, okay? Probably the biggest person, like the biggest spaz lord who goes on politically provoked, I'd be willing to
Hmm.
say, okay? Next to the guy, I don't remember his name, but he's got like, he wears sunglasses the entire time. I think he's really funny. Because it's so fucking dumb to me. I was unaware that he harassed you, and with that context, I might have like actually not said that.
I actually explained that to you several times, but nobody
Did you?
wanted to listen to my. Yeah, I explained that several
Okay.
times when I was talking about that to the commentary community. And no, the commentary community consensus was not was to take that side. I mean, I think it was pretty
Well, I
split for
think
sure.
it's
But
much
the
more split
people that
than political community. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's much more split. Yes, it is split.
Yeah.
And yes, there are people on the commentary community who saw that who also thought it was like, no, that's kind of fucked up, right?
Sure.
I specifically brought up several times that this is not somebody who just said that one time. This is somebody who continued to harass me. And I continue it's fine. I'm
Sure.
used to receiving that from that side.
Sure.
If you just let me finish, okay? I'm used to receiving this type of harassment from far right and from far left. What I don't expect and what feels like a stab in the back to me, even if you dislike me and even if I
Yeah.
dislike you, what feels like a stab in the back to me is another progressive using the fact that they find me annoying or that they dislike me, justification for somebody else to be incredibly racist and incredibly
Okay.
vitriolic towards me.
I think I see. I think I see where we disagree here. So I didn't see it as justification. That's not what, like, when I say base to something. I don't think that means justification. I think that's what we're going to disagree on. I don't think that justifies it. Like if you had asked me even in that conversation, do you think like he should have said that and he should say like that shit? I probably said
Why did you
no.
bring it up then? He didn't bring it up.
Because
You were the one who brought it
it's a
up.
very notable thing. It's a very notable thing.
Yeah, but again, you didn't have to bring it up. You could have just said
Well,
Stardust is
yeah,
annoying. Stardust
the
is an annoying
conversation
bitch, and it would have
flows,
been
and that's
done.
something that's
And
very
then
notable.
wait a minute. You
Okay.
specifically brought it up. Didn't somebody here say that
Yeah,
Stardust
because
deserved to get nuked?
I remember that event because someone
Right,
specifically
but
asked
that is
me. Someone
again
specifically
that
asked
is
me.
you bringing it up and
Okay,
saying
no,
that is
no.
you
Okay, this
bringing it
is
up
right.
and justifying it because you said it was based and you said you loved him after he confirmed.
Okay, okay. So the reason I brought that up, okay, is because someone asked me, right? What's the event you're talking about? And that was the one I
Yeah,
remembered. That's the one I was talking about. So I
sure.
that's the way the conversation's gonna flow.
I mean, but
Um,
did you need to bring it up? I don't think
well, I
so. I
mean, if
mean, did you
somebody
need to
asks me,
even bring
what am
me
I gonna
up?
be? What am I gonna say? Like,
If you
well,
dislike me,
eventually,
you dislike me, and I'm totally fine with
yeah.
that. You don't have to like me. You don't have to
Okay,
fucking white knight me or anything. I don't need
cool.
people to white knight for me.
So can
What
I?
I do expect, the
Right.
very bare minimum, is that I expect people who are at least politically aligned with me to maybe not make jokes about something that was an ongoing harassment of me.
Okay. So at the time, the present time, I didn't know it was ongoing harassment. I thought this guy was just like having a fucking spur out.
I
Okay.
brought it up so many times in every conversation we had prior
Well,
to
I'm
this, and
sorry.
you
I'm
just
sorry.
decided
You were
to
being
not listen to
really
me.
okay. You were being
You just
really
decided to
hard
not
to
listen to
listen
me.
to. Okay,
Okay,
if you
that's
can look
fine.
at that Augie RFC VOD and think that like I had to mute you at parts of during that VOD because you were so like absolutely talking the fuck over me, and I just could not even concentrate on what I was
Well,
saying
you
at that
talk
point.
a lot over other people as well. Let's be fair
Well,
here. I
sure,
talk
but
over
I
people a lot,
generally,
but you do too.
I
So
generally, when someone asks me repeatedly to stop, I generally do so.
You don't.
I
Like the
tried.
consensus.
Look,
The consensus
let's
that
not.
from people that were watching my thing were saying that I was
That's
barely
great
able
that
to get
you're.
things in, but that's
Look,
fine.
That's
That's
great
fine.
that
let's
your
Whatever,
chat thinks
let's
regardless
just
that.
of what it
accept.
is,
Let's just accept
regardless
that.
of what
Listen,
it
listen,
is.
listen, 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 listen.
Let Chud talk.
Listen. Let's just
Yeah.
accept there's a talking over both ways. We don't need to get into the who talked
yeah.
over who
Yeah.
more, right? So I
No,
think we're getting somewhere. I think we're moving
don't.
to somewhere. So let's
Sure.
keep going.
Despite
Yeah.
here, despite the
So
fact that we
no,
may have
I was
talked over each other, I still
All right.
listened to you and I still listened to the points you were making. And I said again and again, I don't think you're racist. And again, that there is far more context to the thing with Southern Dingo. I brought up plenty of times that Southern Dingo did not just say that in a one-off setting. He spent
Okay.
weeks
So
harassing me.
I think
So I
yeah.
didn't hear that part because again, I muted you during parts of that conversation because I was talking during that. I don't think I
Hmm.
even remember that part. Okay.
Okay,
So can you understand like where that would be coming from? Like again,
sure.
like
I
I
still
can
think it's
understand your
hypocritical,
perspective
even
on this.
without the context, but sure.
I don't think it's hypocritical at all. I think
Well,
this all
I
works together
mean,
in the same
we're
system.
just gonna have to agree to disagree then.
All right, that's
Wh-
fair.
wh-
I don't
Heck,
really know what
I've
else
got
like
a.
we could. I just don't see it as an endorsement. Like
I,
maybe
I
it's just
do,
like a
but
true
it's
perspective. Yeah.
again disagreement. Agree to disagree. So
I
All right.
think.
Yeah.
Sorry, one
I
thing just to
think
know.
I'm
Sorry,
kind of done
Dingo.
with. I'm like
Yeah,
to
that's
be
fine.
honest,
That's
I'm
fine.
so done with this drama. Like I've been done with it. I would have been done with it like 5 minutes after we had that conversation, after we had that argument on Aki's. But like I don't know what it is with the commentary community. You guys really like to drag things out, but I'm in the middle of dealing with like a fucking like multiple people like rating me and like and I
Mhm.
don't think you guys understand. This is small potatoes for me. I really
Oh
don't
yeah.
give a fuck.
I think didn't Chud say like I saw some of the comments weren't like a ton of gripers going after you, like the absolute
Yeah, that's just like a
fucking
that's
spaz
normal.
lords.
That's not even
Well,
like
yeah,
yeah.
but it happens in intervals, obviously. It's
Um
very
can I suggest a different way for this? Because it seems like you two are not going to agree on this. I think a better way for this
I think we just
conversation
need to agree
go.
to disagree. I
Ma-
really don't want to spend any more time on this
well. You see,
conversation.
the
It's
reason I came onto this stream is I want to like reach at least some kind of resolution because I feel like
yeah, a
that's
resolution can be that
yeah.
we agree to disagree. That's fine. And I won't harbor any like I'm neutral towards you. You know, I just
Sure.
would rather I'm just fucking tired of this. I have other things to deal with. So
I'm glad to hear that. The only thing I'm gonna say is the lyrics video was funny. That's my last comment on it, I
It was
guess.
there were
funny.
parts of it
It
that
was
were funny,
funny.
but
There-
it was
there
like
are parts,
incredibly
yeah.
inaccurate. Yeah, there were parts of it that were funny, but it was also incredibly inaccurate.
I
So
don't think it's
yeah.
exceedingly inaccurate, but I guess we
It's
could like
Well, no,
get
it's
into the
I-
very
splice of, like,
inaccurate.
which
Yeah,
claims we could go down.
I don't really care about going over his
Well, no,
video.
we
to
don't
be
have to go
honest.
over the
saying
claims.
we
I-
could-
Hey,
I'm
Chud, what's
saying
up,
we
buddy?
could,
You've
but
been
I
trying
don't
to talk
want
for a
to.
second. What's up?
No, sorry. I just want to say, Bunk. Listen, I think.
Yep.
You know, what I'd say, you know, as someone that coming in,
Mhm.
like, you know, I'm friends with Stardust. I don't know this other person. You know, we've always, from our interactions, gotten on pretty well. It was, you know, we
Yeah.
haven't spoken loads. I think that the problem I have with Lurk's videos, like the jokes and stuff, the memes are fine. I just found it frustrating to watch because I'm like, I know Stardust isn't like a triggered SJW, and that's like how she was painted.
Well,
and
but
do you know
you
what
have
I
to
mean?
understand. You have to understand, though. Lyrics doesn't know much about Stardust. Lyrics knows that conversation and what was brought up in that context, and that's.
Well, then why is he
Lyrics'
making a video
takeaway.
about her?
Because people tend to make video like Lyrics uploads daily. I can't tell you like every single
Okay.
like individual thing that Lyrics has seen, but that's what he's definitely drawing from. I can tell that much. Does that make sense?
That's fine. I just think it's like, you know, that's like
He's left
clearly
out a
like
lot in that video, though. There's things that he clearly is inaccurate in that video about, like saying it's just about you saying based is clearly inaccurate. When I explained to him on several different occasions, like the entire thing. But you know
Well,
what? I really don't
okay.
care. Like
So rhetorically, I don't think you should probably bring up because there's a comment in even the debate you have with Lyrics. It's like it's not that he laughed; it's that he said it was based, and that makes it sound like that's your point. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe I phrased that incorrectly, but it's specifically you brought it up. You brought up the specific thing that was said to me, and then you said
Okay.
it was based.
You
Right?
know what? I think I can agree with you on that point. Then I think I can. I can make that concession. Yeah. I don't think like the base. I don't know if that translates to spineless, but I can definitely say I might have been careless in the way that conversation flowed. Yes.
I think it's okay. I'm still going to say it's spineless because I think that when you are, I think the average person understands the difference between an edgy joke and and then treating an actual racist interaction as an edgy joke when it's clearly not,
Well, I
right?
make jokes about actual like racist interactions all the time. Like I make jokes about.
Sure.
I've made
If
jokes
it's
about,
something that happens to
actual
you, then you
racist,
have the
yeah.
Listen.
yeah, sure.
Okay, hold on. I've just been listening. I didn't want to like interrupt at all, but like
All right, what's up,
we
Sons?
at one point I heard both of you guys say like, okay, we can agree to disagree, and then the conversation was about to move on, and then
Because
it
I
just
think-
got relitigated. Do you need her forgiveness that much? Like, is it matter
No,
that
I
much
just
to you?
wanna
Or
Come
understand.
on.
No, I want to understand like the perspective. That's something I value to
okay,
do.
but if she doesn't want to have that conversation anymore,
I mean,
right?
I mean, she's still having it. So I mean, do you would just like want to?
Right, but
I mean, I would rather
she's been
just
asking for
move
that
on.
for like the
Right,
past like
sweet.
20 minutes. It feels like.
Sweet. Let's start the conversation then. Cool.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Man, I
Dingo, do you
love
want to add
conflict
anything?
resolution. Yeah. I think I really hope this doesn't turn into a situation where like someone fires a second shot off tomorrow and the ceasefire is over.
Look.
But I think if there was
Who's
there
Anna in this
would have been
situation?
The ceasefire.
there would have been a better way for this conversation to go if you two had maybe discussed, because it's obvious that you two both know that you've made some mistakes in the way you've handled the situation. A better way that this conversation could have gone is you two rationalizing and explaining those fuck ups to each other and then resolving it that way. But this way is
Right.
it's just
I
as,
tried. The thing is, with on Augie's stream, I did honestly try to explain my perspective. And when I'm in a group with a bunch of dudes who are significantly younger than me, I think the attitude is generally like the dudes guys kind of feed off of each other, and it's fine. But I'm at this point, like, it could have been done after that Augie conversation. It really could have been done. I was done with it. It could have been done even faster if it was
Okay.
just like, yeah, I'm inconsistent. I don't give a fuck. And everybody be like,
Well,
Giga
it's
Chad, but
clear-
like,
it's clear I don't
it's
think I'm
fine.
inconsistent though. That's the
Yeah, okay, well,
problem. I mean,
fine
I
if you
shouldn't
don't
say
think you're
things I don't believe,
inconsistent.
you know what I mean?
Right,
That sounds
sure,
like a
sure.
bad thing.
If you don't believe that you're inconsistent, fine. But like, it could
Yeah.
have been done after the Augie thing. I really don't give a fuck. I would rather just move on.
Well,
I have
the thing
other
is,
things,
It keeps getting brought up, so it's like.
but
you know
not
what
by
I mean?
me. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
They
That's
just
fair.
finished this
yeah.
conversation like fucking like 2
Okay,
minutes ago. They got
shut the hell up.
again.
Shut the
It's
hell up,
unbelievable
Sonsol.
to me.
Go,
I'm just
go
losing
back
my
to
mind.
talking to your raccoons, buddy.
Dude, I'm having so much fun just like going through this fucking temporal loop with you guys. Holy shit. This is like the 4th time we've stopped and restarted. God damn.
I'm
Sonsol,
just gonna
because
disagree.
wait,
I do think you're spineless. I think you'll not be spineless when you're older. That's fine. But like, I do think you're
Okay.
spineless. But
Come
you
on,
know what?
that's a
I'm
generalization.
neutral. I'm neutral towards you because a lot of people are spineless. You're not the only one.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
you're
Back
just a
when I'm
drop
in the
in the
retirement
ocean.
home, when I'm in the retirement home and I need like a wheelchair to keep up my spine, that I won't be spineless. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think a lot of people. I don't think that you are an exception. I think that a lot of people in the Twitch politics sphere are spineless. You're
I'm
not like some
super-
exceptionally horrible person in my head. You're just another person, and
I
I'm very
am
neutral. My feelings
literally the
towards you are
worst
very
person.
neutral. That's all. So
I'm literally
Yeah.
the worst person. Okay.
well, I mean, buddy, technically, you have to stop calling me those homophobic slurs, okay, buddy? You have to stop
I've
calling me those.
never done this. What are you talking about? You should
wait
not
till
look
you
for
hear the
anything.
things that Chud Logic's been calling me. Unbelievable.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
Nice Chad logic, not nice.
We can't just
Yeah,
out
Chum.
everybody as being racist in this.
Oh,
stream.
look,
It's-
yes, we can. Everybody's fucking. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
But I know
No.
it's a bad thing to look at chat while you're on a stream, but people still think I'm Southern Dingo. I'm not Southern Dingo. What the fuck?
This is not Southern Dingo. This is a
Wait,
different Dingo.
please.
I was
Wait,
gonna ask,
Dingo,
like, what kind
Dingo,
of
are you
dingo were
trying to
but-
tell me you're not even a racist?
Okay,
I call him Young Dingo. He's
why you
Dingo
s-
Junior.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
exactly,
You're getting
okay?
banned. You're getting banned from the Discord server. I'm answering
Different
the prayers
racist
of my
person, what
community.
the
Okay,
fuck?
you're getting banned from my
not nice. Not nice.
No, you're getting banned because you're not even racist. Okay, it's the bare minimum.
Northern Dingo. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
How,
whoa. Maybe
how
that
many
should be in there.
NPM? How many NPM? How many N words per minute? All right.
0.
All of
0.
So,
Okay, you know
so
what?
hold on.
Actually, I have a
Zero.
great guys. I have a
Yeah.
great idea. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
On the count of 3, we are all going to start. We're going to try it to be as racist as possible.
No, we're
okay?
not. No, we're
Let's
not.
just
No,
start
no, 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 no.
talking slurs,
Chad
okay?
logic,
No,
Chad.
no,
One,
no, no,
Wait.
no,
two,
That.
Out of this chat, quick, 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 the chat, quick.